Good morning. This is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your Sunday. We also have your Boredom Busters, but first, our top story. Custer State Park is getting ready for one of its biggest events of the year, the Buffalo Roundup. This is the 57th anniversary of the event, and each year it brings in 15,000 to 20,000 visitors. Staff say they have been preparing for months.
Right now, thank goodness we are in the final stages. Hopefully no big surprises come up, but we're finalizing schedules today, getting them out to all the staff, and then next week we'll start raising up the tents and getting the areas ready for the crowds.
This year, about 20 riders will be rounding up 1,400 bison into the corrals where the animals will be medically checked. There's a different kind of horse racing glory up for grabs this weekend at the Stanley County Fairgrounds in Fort Pierre. Bareback riders from tribes in South Dakota and across the West are competing in the Indian Relay Races Championship of Champions. The Horse Nation's Indian Relay Council puts on the event as the finale of its season. The main grandstand filled with spectators for Friday's action. Governor Kristi Noem and Lieutenant Governor Larry Roden were there as well. The state of South Dakota contributed $50,000 to the event. Day 3 of the contest is set to start this afternoon. Check out the report from KELOLAND's Bob Mercer. That's on our website right now. Many gardeners are working on gathering their produce after a season of growing. That's the case at McCrossin Boys Ranch. Travis is one of the boys who has spent hundreds of hours keeping the garden clear of weeds and watering.
Green beans, carrots, cucumbers, corn, potatoes, all kinds of stuff.
This garden also helps the boys give back to the community. Many of the fresh veggies are donated to Feeding South Dakota. This year, they expect over 15,000 pounds of produce to be donated. Well, let's take a first look at our forecast with meteorologist Scott Munt. Good morning, Scott.
All right, good morning, Sarah. Good morning, everybody. Mostly clear skies for today, becoming windy as temperatures will try to hit the lower 70s. Here's your hourly forecast for today. Notice the sunshine we have going throughout the day. As we do make our way into northeastern South Dakota, we'll have temperatures probably into the lower 70s for our afternoon highs. And then as we check central South Dakota, 73 degrees, our forecast high in Pierre today. Northwest winds will not be as strong, 15 to 25 miles per hour. And western South Dakota, temperatures here probably hitting the middle 70s. I'll have more details on the KELOLAND Live Doppler forecast coming up.
Thank you, Scott. Here's a look at our Boredom Busters. The South Dakota Festival of Books wraps up with special events taking place today at McCrory Gardens in Brookings. Events include a tour and discussion of The Prairie is My Garden by W. Carter Johnson at 10 a.m. A panel discussion on keeping seeds, restoring gardens, and writing culture takes place at 11 a.m., followed by a party on the porch at noon. A team of runners raising awareness about suicide prevention arrive in Sioux Falls following their state run across the state. The 437 Project Finish Line reception takes place at the downtown Levitt at the Falls and goes from 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. The reception includes food, games, and live music. Northern Plains Indian art features works by Native American artists on display at the Hilton Garden Inn in downtown Sioux Falls. Today's hours are from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Admission is $5 and free for children under 12 years old. The public is invited to attend the dedication of a Gold Star Families Memorial Monument at Veterans Memorial Park in Sioux Falls. The ceremony takes place at 2 p.m. The monument will provide a space for Gold Star families to honor their loved ones in the military who gave their lives in service to their country. Our Savior's Lutheran Church in Sioux Falls is hosting a Falls Library book sale. The hours are 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Money raised from the sale will go to purchase new items for the church library. Riverview Tree Farm near Canton is hosting a pumpkin festival with picking hours from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. There will also be live music, kids activities, plus farm animals. Admission is free. The Fall Festival at Country Apple Orchard in Harrisburg includes a zip line course, a funny farm petting zoo, jumping pillows, a giant hay bale maze, kiddie train rides, plus food and live music. Today's hours are 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Admission is $14 for everyone taller than 35 inches. Find your way through the 11-acre corn maze in the design of prairie dogs at the Heartland Country Corn Maze on Highway 11 east of Harrisburg. The hours are from noon to 5 p.m. Everyone is invited to a free backyard bash and barbecue at First Assembly of God Church in Rapid City. They'll be serving hamburgers, brats, hot dogs, and pulled pork from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. There will also be kids' activities. Today you'll find Pizza Ranch restaurants all over the Midwest, but the chain started right here in KELOLAND back in the early 80s. Today there are hundreds of pizza ranches with more planned. Coming up in tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, we'll look at how much the chain has grown since then. Well, let's get one last look at your forecast with meteorologist Scott Munt. Scott?
All right, good morning there, everybody. Expect strong winds today from the northwest, wind gusts of 40 miles per hour or more. I think that will be found across eastern KELOLAND as we do go through the day. This will all happen with plenty of sunshine. You can see that here on Futurecast with mostly sunny skies and windy conditions. You can expect temperatures to hit the 60s and 70s for today. Tonight, mostly clear to partly cloudy as we fall to the 30s and 40s. And for tomorrow, looks like dry skies will continue with highs in the 60s and 70s. And you can always check the details of the 7-day forecast while you're here online. Enjoy your day, everybody.